Talk to that nigga, Yoshi.
I get a sucker, nigga. But you gay. You don't want that Yoshi special. You rather fuck a nigga. I gotta be picky. I usually don't talk about nothing but sex, but since I never really did like anal, I really don't want to take that angle. And since I'm from San Francisco, I feel like I know your type. All my life. Matter of fact, they marched and paved the way for you to be openly sissy tonight. So swing on me. So swing on me. Domestic battery and fuck up your life. Cause at the end of the day, they always gonna believe me. Fuck your equality rights. I hate you type of niggas. Act straight in front of your grandma, then sneak and hide a nigga. Grandma walk outside, find a nigga. You lie. Hold on. You lie. Say that's your best friend, and that's fucking sick, cause she invite him in. Figurative language. I'd rather do it the simple way. Word to Cassidy. If I let the blade cut his blade cut, he'll be a triple blade. How you a bitch nigga? How you a bitch nigga? With nigga ways. How the fuck you the toughest nigga? I say, how you a bitch nigga with nigga ways? How you the toughest nigga out the gays? Man, I guarantee, Fly King, I will fuck you up any day. Matter of fact, who can tell me the definition of a J? It's one who chatters, you fucking bird. It's a parrot. I probably want to crack his shit. That mean I'm popping J2, then purge out on any bird that's mocking J2. My shrink, shout out Dr. Michelle, you see I'm leveling. Say I've been doing good, but she don't know what I'm going through. Every time she asks if I'm homicidal, I lie. I want to murder too. I could cut a fruit up nice. I'm talking beautiful. I throw bullets in a flame. See if that rumor true. You should be uplifting the community.
Let's go.
You should be uplifting the community. That's what I've grown to do. It gives different effects. You know, pray tell, that's what you supposed to do. Dance. Vogue. Dance. Vogue. Stay in your lane, nigga. Call Sarah Connor. She got a lead for you. You fucking up the game, nigga. The culture don't want you. They'll never accept you. I don't care if you was holding niggas for ransom. No, that's like, fuck that. I don't care if Loaded Lux was in a suit, in a good mood, he still wouldn't call you handsome. You're gay as fuck. You're gay as fuck. You rap like a bitch throwing a tantrum. Arms wailing, lips smacking, neck rolling, copy and twerk. You should have been a city girl dancer. I'll never spare you. I'll never spare you. Psych, I wish I had a gun right now just to scare you. And tell me to be open-minded, nigga, I dare you, yeah. Face it, I'm better than anything you faced yet. How this pussy still in my face and I ain't give it a taste yet. Whoa. Speaking of face sex, do you spit or swallow? Pause. Do you spit or swallow? Oh yeah, you spit. That's a fucking waste. I swallow and slurp it up until there's nothing left to taste. Hold it down. I say you fire too, but I'm still bigger than you. And if you never taste a sweet taste of pussy, I'm a realer nigga than you. This nigga a bartender. This nigga a bartender. You'll let him make your drink? That shit gotta stop. He be making niggas Cosby Cosmopolitans and Darren Sharper shots. You fucking thug? You wanna be me, but you not. I'm a woman. So I got the perfect hole for that cock, you frail hoe. You frail hoe. I need this win. I'm a sailboat. Now I say you frail hoe. I need this win. I'm a sailboat. And I haven't caught a clear bite This midget fag, no, I will catch him at the gay club and make it a drag show and... I'm not psychic, but I could probably predict this nigga was gonna mention some ghostwriting shit. Look, the niggas that I fuck write their rounds on the way to their shit, and I be thinking of bars while I play with they dick. I say the niggas that I fuck write their rounds on the way to their shit, and I be thinking of bars while I play with they dick. The brain working while my brain working. The brain working while my brain working. Is that how they ghost writing my shit? And you can say what you want about Yoshi G, but don't forget the best part. I'm a motherfucking freak. I can always, maybe, stop being a thought. You are forever a faggot, and that's on everything. I will give up this whole life. I just got a glimpse of Shoonie wet. Hold on. I just got a glimpse of Shoonie wedding ring. I seen it with my eyes. Now I'm ready for better things, but I'ma pop this pussy first before I consider settling. Don't mention my record. I say don't mention my record. We both been to jail, honey. The difference, we ain't seeing Jay pay. And all my niggas got bail money. This nigga gay for the state. He was sucking dick with his cell bunkie. Look me in my eyes. Remember you asked for this. Yoshi G. P.S. Let me add some shit. They don't see where I'm going. They need a map for this. You only moved to Atlanta because you couldn't make it in Indianapolis. Your luck is up. This nigga left Naptown faster than Andrew Luck now. How dare you try to body shame me, a black woman, when you try to emulate one? I can always buy ass and titties. This chest will shape shift. But these small breasts was enough to feed another generation. Bitches spit. I say these bitches spit bars they can't relate to. I'm hating. But that shit always leads to speculation. I'm real too. You acting Jay. I will not Google different calibers for a reaction, Jay. It's gonna take a box for them to know I'm packing Jay, and that shit'll hit as hard as a smack from Jay. Get to know me. Get to know me.
Look not upon me because I am black. Verse iron, when you started that, I sort of clapped. But then I got reminded, they may be blinded, but a nigga like me can see through them distorted raps. You made it a black versus white thing. So of course, we were supporting that, but Africa the motherland. So how you gonna vacay away and think that's gonna resort to facts? This was all an act. You probably felt incredible for the obvious reaching, and y'all thought he was probably preaching. Yeah, that was a song of Solomon, but that was a female talking in the scripture. It wasn't even Solomon speaking. Here I go with the teaching. Apologies to my brothers right here, but here I go with the teaching about how I think all these religions is big jokes. But when I think about it child way, maybe it is divine intervention. How that video you made never landed in the hand of Chris Stokes, but we gonna skip though. Back to Solomon. I don't think he even existed, let alone was he anointed with pigment. I'm about to show y'all the distance between a nigga that's always pointing to the pin and somebody that's pinpointing the difference. For instance, I was named a clone, and seemingly, I thought I was in that race alone, till JC started conscious ranting with his third eye, raving. Well, I see the future in this Game of Thrones. Ask Daylight. Ask Daylight, nigga. Ask Daylight, who changed his soul. I was the one. Before me, it was number twos on any stage he owned. He was sleeping, barely breathing. Think sleep apnea, because after we wrapped it up, it was oxygen in the mask, and he came back strong. And that's what made me known. Without my nigga like that day, I would have never got acknowledged. Y'all was talking about knocking a nigga brains to the floor until I came through truly dropping knowledge. And y'all applaud this novice? Y'all applaud this novice? Verse Iron, y'all said he was as conscious as God is because he told the white man we the original. Do y'all understand how unoriginal that thought is? I mean, it's awkward to all of a sudden start rapping with purpose but only scratch at the surface. Y'all got to look at his material, the fabricated lines, the wool over eyes. It's always a disguise when they woofing out the biblical. It's principle. It's principle. And you got to be from certain schools of thought to understand how Hebrews was taught. You thought you was breaking new ground. Well, I'm here to shake up the earth about those lines that you use that thought. We Africans, not Hebrews. Let's not confuse this part. You struck, come on, bro, don't talk to my shit, blood. We Africans, not Hebrews. Let's not confuse this part. You struck iron before it was hot, and I'm going to go into that same book you used to diffuse his spark. Let's view this arc. Y'all know a nigga know this shit. But peep how cold it gets. Noah was drunk, and he got mad at his son Ham because he noticed it. But focus quick, because in the Bible, Ham is supposed to represent Africa. So Noah cursed him, said your descendants will be slaving, your son Canaan, and anything coming after you. So add this up. And when you equal the sum, break this down and explain to me. So you claim that original Jew shit? So you cool with a book that was used when the white man was justifying slavery? It amazes me how I give y'all direction and y'all still let the white man change the route. It's like your battle versus T-Top. Even when you try to put on black, somewhere we still see white tee hanging out. Jews. Come on, blood, it's sleep. Jews lied about their whole history. Abraham never existed and God didn't choose a few. Black people, we are West Africans. Them stories ain't got nothing to do with you, but you do what you usually do. So I'm not complaining anymore about a parasite that need a host to get on track. I mean, smack. You're just another train that he can board. Figured he wasn't believable. That's when he found a new vice and start banging to the core. Well, of course, I'm not surprised. Here go another guy named JC claiming that he Lord. I mean, sure. You gangbang. You from the hood after all. Nigga, stop. You a good kid. Don't poke your chest out when you never had to brawl. And if you did have beef with niggas, y'all probably squared it up to dance it off. Where I'm from, if niggas show out... You can't be fucking serious, this little weenie ass nigga. Listen. Squared it off to dance it off. Where I'm from, when niggas show out, then we clap applaud. No Lion King, we was taught to keep a grip. Don't slip in a stampede, because the pride never lands after fall. We was dialed in. When little niggas like this never had to call. That's why I'm mad at y'all. Y'all let this good kid Julian rap about gats too long. He could have did anything with the pen. Instead, he trying to be gangster to get some respect that he feel like he lacked from y'all. JC in the desert, getting tempted by the guns, drugs, bitches, and cash involved. You said Jesus was black. Well, even though the facts is flawed, you should know when you God, you can't be tempted by shit because you already have it all. This is class for dog. This is class for dog. You can't fuck around like you new to this. I see who the pupil is. Well, class is in session. Come learn you a lesson, little nigga. I'm finna tutor this. Let's maneuver this idea that religion is what makes our survival. Because here we have a vice lord saying he Hebrew. I can't believe you claiming the title. Gee, these niggas got me confused because Hebrews used the Star of David. Now this information is vital because this same 6-point star is also used by the gangster disciples. Hey, vice lord, ain't them your rivals? This is tribal. This is tribal. And Judah, you already know, this is tribal. And Judah want to think black people curse because we broke God's commandments, like thou shalt not kill, yet and still in all your battles you kill. Nigga, I can't understand this. Who plants this? Seed that make y'all believe this tree can grow for the greater good. Because you can be killed by GD, rocking the same symbol that represents what your nation should. You can't be vice lord and praise the black Christ Lord. It ain't no way you could. So here's the detail. Next time I see you throw up that V-hail, I'm going to break your wrist and drop you off in the wrong neighborhood. You getting checked. You getting flamed for good. You in here with the fire starter. The letter J don't exist in the Hebrew language. So when we take it off your name, it explains how you lying, Carter. You gonna die a martyr. You should have never taken me, bro. And since you vice lord, then tell us, have you taken your oath? You see, Hebrews believe that Yahweh the only God in the sky. But when you vice lord, you got to take an oath. And inside that oath, it says that God is Allah. So are you Muslim or Hebrew? Which one of them you choose? Come on, my nigga. Are you Muslim or Hebrew? Which one of them you choose? Maybe you never signed that vice lord oath. All this talk about a pen that was never really put to use. So I'm a bit confused. All I need was a protest for y'all to see this shit. Every other bar, he calling a cop or nick something when he squeezed the fifth. If I talk about the white man, I really mean this shit. He used the race car just to bait y'all. He must see you as fish. But if you know anything about what Hebrews, then you would know. JC, they don't even believe Jew exists. I'm your crucifix. I'm your crucifix. And it's that black African power. And if these was your last days, Julian, and this was your last hour, nigga.
This bitch, can y'all hear me? She got the nerve to talk about my father, who is a legend in hip hop. But you knowing that. I heard your father was a famous jazz player. Well, we both got something in common. Blowing sax, bitch. Miss Press. Miss Press. It's all right. I wanted to try to rebuttal. Miss Press. Oh, forgive me. It's Mrs. It's no doubt that you got what I'm missing. You found love in the trenches. Now you're the queen of the pulpit. Oh, no. It's no hate. I would love to be married. It must be great. Since you love your bae, let us pray. And that's just for your hubby's sake. For every day, having to wake up next to that ugly face. I'm a fluffer. This gonna get harder and harder for a lovely take. I don't wanna be a pillow princess. I'd rather be a gawky. Come on, y'all. I say to be a pillow princess, I'd rather suffocate. But y'all be gassing regular bitches. Now look, who's filling up her tank? But these will be the reason she crashed. Y'all need to pump her brakes. Then they say, this bitch used to fuck with Dre. Well, that's where every Miss Chalet opened up the gates. God damn. Then they say, this bitch used to fuck with Dre. Well, that's where every Miss Chalet opened up the gates. God damn, I'm sending up a body, shooting above the waist. At your hip, no, that's below. Maybe metal to her mug, then it's the sunken place. Midnight Madness. Where your leader? Where the fuck is the belt? Put the money on the floor. We were supposed to up the stakes. Then I'm blacking till I see the white me. I'm switching up the race. You gonna wind up in a box or wind up in a cellar. Come on, you ain't even bust a grape made from water, seen fit in the feet of God. Then I cleaned the feet for Jesus' sake. That's a.
Are you dumb? You dumb? You dumb? You dumb?
That's a Bible story. P better stand for practice what you preach, not parable. We can have church anywhere, but God would rather have us in the streets, but let her tell it. It's all black pumps, y'all. Dracos with the fat drums. Flipping bitches and dropping hoes, and that's every time her Mac dumps. Pistol packing press. Talking firearms. Bow, that was your last punch. You clout chasing, church gracing. I can bet what's in the collection plating. I'm banking. What's in your wallet? You'll never cap one. Credit to the Brooklyn streets. We got Christian rappers, y'all, bringing gas to church. Whoopee! You a star, so I just let this sister act, but you don't black none. Maybe. Maybe your DE isn't a facade. Two dykes chatting. Where you get your straps from? Nah, I'm a convicted felon. That ain't happening. Plus, it's all make-believe, and you couldn't wait. Delusion new battle rap gun went from the pews to pew pew. Relax, hun. Or get a permanent bang. I lace a track front, you know, lay a baby hair, rip those off. I hate that. Come for the wig. You get your naps done. Fuck raps. I'ma win meals and make that ass jump. Kazam. Now that should kill her whole legacy. Word to Shaq, son. Random. I'ma give them what they want. Quick dot bars. My climax fun. Long neck. And won't leave a spot at all. I blew with a giraffe tongue. Who is this? I can go from talking in tongues to her confidence. I'll get your whole mood to switch. And they could vouch I'm known to stretch marks. Ho, I ain't new to this. I heard you miss your pre-baby body. Aw, I can see why. Well, postpartum my blade, I'm putting uterus, amniotic fluid drip. I said, well, postpartum my blade, I'm putting uterus, amniotic fluid drip, insecure the body after the fupa fix. What's that? What they call that? Mommy makeover? Mommy makeover? You gonna Air Force, but I'm equipped like a soldier? A gun bar ain't shit if you ain't bending it over. I know you wanna be a stand-up bitch, but these niggas is vultures. So over my dead body, you won't find a realer bitch in the culture. This hoe is pathetic. Tell me how the hell you going to heaven when the pastor is disappointed in you? So is the reverend. You could have been the fit. Nah, this pony a peasant. Hold it down. I say this pony a peasant. Chose to be a rebel. Rock with the waves, throwing them pebbles. Honor thy mother, oh you will, ma. Let's get through the pressure. It's your time to shine. If this princess cut, you get a rollie and settle. But real diamonds are only forever. And I wouldn't waste a carat on a bitch like you. But if I get the earring on you, you could get the cubic zirconia special to knife. To her twat. Still her family jewels. They know no embezzle, fake shit. Who you embrace lit. But surfing rock stones won't protect you. I'm showing you levels. Turning down your bass, controlling the treble. For low vibrations, your baritone voice is depressing. Y'all imagine Shorty moaning with pleasure? Over-aggressive. Or we could put some horse dick in her voice box, going deeper than her vocal projection. You know how many times I've been to your city? Girl, before you was getting flued out, I used to get flued in. I'm Kennedy's 2 flight attendants, the LaGuardia twins. Jump off of Queensbridge. Jump off of Queensbridge. If that don't kill you, find you a Long Island to swim. I'm wild like a Bronx, bitch. Beat you with a bottle of rim. Or it's Chinatown. Or it's Chinatown. Stop the Asian hate. Or this the land, see, knock off a chin. You from a place that I am way more popular in. I need y'all to hold it down, man. Hold it down. I said you from a place that I am way more popular in. Why hate? The tri-state loves a thought with a pen. That's confirmation in why I'm a win. Look at the footsteps I'm following in. Like real femcees from Brooklyn, bitch, and you not one of them. I'm giving chocolate and slim. It's hard to rap. It's hard to rap.
Hush, hold it down, please. Let them rap.
I said I'm giving chocolate and slim. How you a big papa but don't got Junior Mafia skin? Get your face fucked up, our face deaf, that's Foxy and Kim. Damn, I look nice. Especially in the camera light, been getting right with the fans since you was just a fan that could write, you fucking rookie. You sound like a nigga, the man in the mic, handful of dice. They got bored and gambled your life. Look how quick they Apollo those rocks for amateur night. Get rock hard when I lean your mug, no Fanta or Sprite, turn to a pack. Compress the gram in a flight. Now you're up in a Cuban cigar that's Spanish and white. They gave you hope. I surf without a wave to float. On deck and I'm off the chain as far as anchors go. The bait I throw is hooked with a line. I drive a sailor's boat. Deep Fisher that's known to let it sparks. Plus I will Laker coach. Razor poke. I said plus I will Laker coach. Razor poke. We need mermaids, you playing post. Catfish, and I promise not to lie, P. Fellatios, nothing sweet. Spotted the bread, that's why I'm raising toast. You think you bold, I'll take your porridge. I got the Quaker oats, my blade, so motherfucking fertile, it'll impregnate your throat. That means you swallowing the whole nut. I'm talking baby strokes. Chung Lee, stop the Asian hate. I'm trying to hit your chin like an Asian hoe. Get to know me.
Are you dumb? Are you dumb?
I want to share something with you, Mikey. I'm not sure if you remember this. It was back in the day when we would exchange, have our little differences. You DM'd me an apology. That was man of you. But it was interesting how you ended it. Oh, you fake Lux, you wrong for bringing the DM up. No, nigga, he was wrong for sending it. But let's get into it. We gonna skip right to the end. when you say, as one of the good Europeans, it's just hard not to instinctively defend. Now, European instinct, that's what I want to talk about. The first 2 rounds was the headshot, just the autopsy after we chalk them out. Let me walk you out so there's no confusion about evolution. We migrated out of Africa up into Europe. I'm talking archaic humans, used to the humid, till we get caught in the cold, gray skies, UV rays couldn't get through them. In order to receive vitamin D that was heaven sent, we lost melanin and turned into mutants in that biology. And that biology fucks with your psychology. Appearance started to change and the mind gets caught up in rage. Dirty Europeans, until my ancestors, the Moors, went up into Spain and Italy and taught them to bathe. Just flip through the page. This is history. This ain't facts I gotta spin. Now look at you, another dirty European getting washed up by African again. I don't battle rap to win. I'm here to contend with the ancestry from which you descend. Them Greeks that came over to speak on my people called us Ethiops, which meant burnt skin. And y'all want some type of utopia. Well, I want revenge for Ethiopia, the only uncolonized country on the continent. That's why your Italian ancestors bombed the shit. And I'm astonished with the fact that blacks don't see we've been beefing with Italians since the Hannibal Carthage shit. So this that mobster hit. Dome shot in the back of the head, face first in a pasta dish. You make me sick. The fuck did you do to beat me when you were descendant of Mussolini? Drugs, you use them freely. I highly doubt we can go that route. Every cell I see got brothers doing years for grams of kiwi. Y'all peep me? Do y'all peep me? Haile Selassie. I know you probably ain't catch it, but I practice ancestral worship. I'm just invoking his spirit. I'm about to hold up this mirror. I want you to see yourself through a scientific perspective. Your genetics, recessive, and that's what led to the depression during your early adolescence. You telling Suge, my depression had to do with my pops. You slit your wrist and got me up here killing time. I guess we both on suicide watch. What should I do? What should I do to my op? Let the heater fly? Nah, I'd rather slit your wrist. Put another white bitch in the tub, let him bleed and die. Me and 12 other niggas you battle can be the 13 reasons why. We can't. Hey, my nigga. We can't slice no even pie. You make a hit, run base, get home safe, don't even slide. We hit and miss, that's 3 strikes and get life for that even crime. You don't see this climb? All these obstacles. You never got accustomed to the cops accosting you constantly to the point you want to take off the black skin like it's a costume suit. What was so hard for you? Couldn't meet daddy's expectations of graduation from them Harvard schools? Pops was hard on you, so you went psychotic, turning narcotics, start sniffing lines, pill pop and shoot just to get them off of you. You lost your screws, thoughts confused. Ever since daddy left, you've been alone, and suicide been in the dome. You do all this blogging, then when I hide behind madness and use drugs, but when in Rome, we can't skip the tone. Hey, we can't skip the tone. Yeah, you rap black, but still act victim on. Mike, my words can never hurt you. We can't skip the tone. Mike, you rap black, but still act victim on. Mike, my words can never hurt you, but you an addict. And you know what they say about sticks and stones. Let's switch the mode. I'm not even from New York. But I know the history of the mafia that put drugs in the black communities, that fucked niggas' mamas up and put niggas' pops in cuffs. Didn't want to sell in your own community, so y'all cut deals with black drug dealers to get the profits up. I can take you on a crash course on how they dumped drugs in LA and came back around with the armored trucks. Put us on smack to kill us. Now you on smack getting killed, nigga. Karma sucks. But be honest, bruh. Would you swap with us? Would you trade your life, Mike, and give up your white rights to be reincarnated as a young black during the crack era of the 80s when the crime spiked? It was beyond trite. They gave us guns and drugs in the dark, but in hindsight, what an evil genius to make us move weight like limestone and put us all under that limelight. Now, would you trade your life, Mike, to be a young black always under suspicion? Get arrested because you fit the description? 3 years in prison, never given a sentence. Solitary confinement, getting beat by the COs and the inmates, and all you do is defend it. till you finally release because they couldn't provide evidence to give them a witness? Are y'all seeing the difference? Are y'all seeing the difference? Hold up. Are you seeing the difference between your suicidal admittance, you spitting your writtens, and a brother like Khalif Browder, who needed relief but couldn't get it because the tone of his pigment, so suicide was committed? I don't condone it, but I get it. I own it. Here's a way for you to relate. Think of a game where the whole system is against you, but you can't remotely control it. You've been chosen. You've been chosen for moments. Your childhood trauma you went through, you want this culture to notice is bogus. You so weight on the corners, cops and pimp wasn't stopping frisk because a white boy like you would never be noticed. You from Long Island. You from Long Island, complaining because your pops was controlling. He was on Rikers Island, detained him because a backpack was stolen. I'm just, my nigga. My nigga. I'm just exposing the motives. White men lack resources, so they go around stealing wealth. Genocide, then when all men have died, he turned the gun around and killed himself. How destructive of you. And you want to bring all that into battle rap? How fucked up is you? Man, this culture needs substance from a brother like me, not substance abuse. I don't fuck with you dudes. I don't fuck with you dudes. I got no empathy for white male misery. Something gotta give. Rich whites want to kill themselves. Poor blacks just want to live. This shit is sick. Fuck these you gurus, nigga. Fuck these you gurus. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Serious. Rich white folks want to kill themselves. Poor blacks just want to live. This shit is sick. If you ask me, battle rap deserve a better switch. Like, you should have died when you slit your wrist. Young B should have been never hit. You are evidence. You are evidence that white rappers are guests in hip-hop, never residents. Don't insult my intelligence, claiming you culturally relevant because you're suicidal embellishment. I've been negligent, but now I'm back to cast out demons like the exorcist. The black man is God, Mikey, and as always, the white man remains devilish. It's Western shit, and it's that black African power. And if these was your last days, Mikey, this was your last hour, nigga.
Fuck you, bitch. You're a dick. Tony, you're a dick. And I wouldn't even suck you, bitch. I took you off the show. I took you off the show just so I could dust you, bitch, then put the Mac in front of you. Now I ain't gotta sub you, bitch, Thotty. Fucked in every way, especially mentally. Can't you see how crazy I act in public? I'm trying to get a check from disability. If I'm community... If I'm community, pussy is gated. If I'm community, pussy is gated with trees and a mow lawn just long enough to let them know I'm not 23. I play by my own rules, bitch. I grew up on the flavor of love charm school, bitch, and I don't care how many times it's been said, this pumpkin still spit on a New York bitch. I hate your type. I hate your type. You vanilla. Do some horse shit. I ink this to stick with you. Like your dot tattoo, you can't ignore it. Just because you can keep a man, you think you better? I hate that shit, because you already showed you would stay with a nigga who do you wrong just to say you in a relationship. Swear to God you don't want to fuck no nigga in here. You be faking shit. 30 years old. Still can't take no dick. She need a square nigga that's gonna stay home while she battle rap and babysit. If I could give you one word of advice, Tony, it would be suck a dick. Both hands. Spit on it nice. Not no lazy shit. Take
her advice.
Spit on it nice. Both hands. Spit on it nice.
Let's go. Keep going.
Not no lazy shit. Hold it down.
No lazy shit.
Every fucking day. Not just his birthday. That's a daily gift. Do a trick. Hold it down.
Hold it down.
I said if I could give you one word of advice, Tony.
What's that?
It would be suck a dick. Both hands. Spit on it nice. Not no lazy shit. Every day. Not just his birthday. That's a daily gift. Do a trick. Hum. Like anything. I don't know. I like the ice cream truck song. Like, No, for real. It really bring the kids out. Speaking of kids.
EK? Yes, sir. This ain't even about competition. Look, my nigga, you charged with being a slave to the URL system. Think of this as a filmed inquisition. I'm about to give you a chance to make sure you don't dance around these topics during your deposition. True or false? You flew to the East on your own cost. True. Battled Jerry West, then lost. Was supposed to be the future with the mask on, smoking, but ended up being regular. Jim Carrey with it off. Then you never got the call. Hey, my nigga, then you never got the call. Then you never got, hold up. Then you never got the call. That couldn't happen to me. I'm very much a boss. They didn't want me to battle call. They said, well, make him give you the other halfback. Lying. That's a battle. They couldn't block. Then they tried to change the pitch, but I already scored 6. Shit, I'm buried with the toss. Against Cali, you went off, but you still wasn't on. I mean, you battled YK in the Bay. They say you tried to stay a bit too long. I mean, they told you when to go. Stupid. You're dumb. They wasn't playing you a song. Hey, but let's move this shit along. No, let's move this shit along. This ain't just about you, it's a few involved. West Coast niggas, what they do to y'all? This ain't food for thought. I mean, it's sticking to the plate just so they can say, hey, y'all sleep on it, we'll get it off at the break of dawn. That's when your brain get washed. That's what we came here for? Now you niggas switching the ways? Well, I'm still NWA. I'm sure y'all remember them days. Imagine if Easy Dre or Ren would have said this LA shit ain't getting us paid, we need to switch up and change. No, instead they paved the way and created lanes for all the shit that we say. Ain't nothing different today. Ain't nothing different today. Ain't nothing different today. We could have did the same thing with battle rap. Instead, y'all folded, let out-of-towners come in and promote it now. We don't even got a hand in that. We could have won, LA. Hold up. We could have won, LA. By ourselves, we could have got this done, LA. But y'all kept saying we needed aids, so they sent the nigga from Michigan to come run LA. This could have been magic. This could have been magic. Instead, it's URL traffic. Tragic. But hold on to this. Grasp it. This is the closest y'all gonna get to a West Coast Summer Madness, and I'm past this. I'm just up here stating the facts. This is the cheapest I've ever been paid for a match. But I thank you for that. It ain't like I'm some king on the throne. I just guess King of the Dot treated me the same way y'all treated Sharon. You know what? You know. Hey. You know, I still love you. You know, hold up. Hey, you know, hold up. I guess y'all treated me the same. I guess y'all treated me the same way y'all treated Sharon. You know, a white boy with Confederate flags waving the mag is what you condone, but got me up here in front of this Utah nigga talking all this jazz on my stock 10 times better than his, and he a system alone. Oh, you know. Oh, well, you know. Hey, well, you know. Sharon, he skipped the PGs because he built his prestige as a rapper. Yeah, on King of the Dot, I thought this was the only league that matters. Oh, you know, with Sharon, he got millions of views when we tallied up the amount. Yeah, on King of the Dot, I thought this was the only league that counts. What is this really about? Is this some ego thing because y'all dealing with a nigga with clout? Because I led the league with the greatest reception without a pass from y'all because I stuck to my routes? I figured you out. I figured you out. Hey, look, I figured you out. I'm supposed to be happy to be on this stage. Of course, you smack. Look, I support black business, but black business got to support you back. And look where they got you at. Back in the PGs, just happy to be promoted. Y'all notice he retired from battle rap, got rehired by Smack, but then demoted? You bogus. You bogus. You bogus. You bogus. My nigga, you bogus. My nigga, you bogus. You're up here sleepwalking, losing focus. I'm swinging on you left and right. You're getting clocked out of hypnosis, but let's focus on these money-hungry league owners. Beasley had a problem with Diz saying nigga, or that's what he told us, but let's expose this, because I was like, oh, that's wild. I guess as long as you getting money bags, you'll allow a white boy to say nigga on your stage in front of an all-black crowd. Shit is foul. Shit is foul. Hey, shit is foul. Shit is foul. This shit is foul. Hold up. This shit is foul. And y'all don't see the manipulation. I mean, your fans don't never say shit. Look, I rock with rock, but even look how they playing Tay shit. They got them locked up, caged in. Can't go to the other leagues and get the cheese. That don't make sense. I mean, is he being rewarded, or is it the same trick that got us boarded on the slave ship from that European invasion? Capitalism, they ain't change it. The old masters say you niggas ain't going nowhere. New masters say it only matters on this plantation. This is basic. This is basic. This is basic. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I'm almost done. This is basic. Hold on. This is basic. Hey. This is basic. Hey. This is basic, and y'all don't even think to condemn it. Yeah, they tell you a free slave until they hit you with that 13th Amendment, then your ass stuck in prison, looking for a deacon or pastor. Look, I don't know what's worse, working for the white man or working for your black brother that think he your master. I'm just closing this chapter. Ain't no turning back for me. I did this for Loso, Jims, and all of them that don't have to do this after me. I mean, don't lose your integrity letting these niggas lock you down claiming the PG is a master key. I'm from the West. I'm only here to see disaster tweet. Hey, yo, Rock, I hope they paid you a lot. Hold up. Hey, look, I'm from the West. I'm only here to see disaster tweet. Hey, yo, Rock, I hope they paid you a lot, my nigga, because LA gas ain't cheap. This is the West. Last bar. Hey, this is the West. Hey, look, hold on, last bar. This is the West. We started gangster rap. I'm gonna need our thanks for that. Yeah, I know the East started battle rap, cool, we not claiming that. But if URL is about gang banging, slinging, crack, and banging straps with him, bitch, LA is where it should be stationed at.